Well, I believe this is, I don't know, I'll have to double check. 4 or 5, whatever it is. Brought you in early so I could show you what you're looking for after you honk the system. When you see it set up like this, where you've got unexplored, that means you're going to want to do an FSS. So you're going to bring that up. We got icy bodies, high metal content world. So we've got what could be very profitable surface scan opportunities. High metal content world. And there's actually three human settlements on it. So we're going to go to that one. And there's a dock by it, so I'll go ahead and show you folks what we'll actually make on it. Well, since we're already here, and there's not that many planets on this system, I'm going to go ahead and scan every one of them really quickly, and then I'll do a surface scan on the high metal content worlds and show you what we got, and then I'll go from there to the system and the station I was talking about originally, where I was going to bring you back in and allow you to get a good idea of what I look for, is the reason I was doing it. And the other thing is, it's a high metal content world. I also look on the left side of the screen, how far away is it? Is it close? If it's far away, 20,000 light seconds or further, I'm not going to fly all the way out there when I'm doing exploration to surface scan that. It's just so far away. Unless, when I do this, it doesn't show first discovered by or first mapped by, but you generally won't see those till you're well outside of the bubble where most people are at. So that's just my way of looking at things and doing it. Oh boy, it's going to be one of those that's not on the general plane. So I'm going to be searching this one out for a while, and I'll get right back to you when I get close to this Buford station. Okay, we're at Buford. Something you're going to want to do on a regular basis is go into advanced maintenance, check your ship integrity. It goes down just because you're using it. If you have something that requires lipids, this is where you pick it up. Real quick, go into the cartographer. I did not fully scan some of those systems, even though without doing that, 1.779, this system, Panmore, was an Earth type planet. And that system was already mapped pretty much, so I just pulled it up and saw an Earth type planet in it. This one was that Earth type planet that we scanned early on, or heavy metal world. I can't remember which one that was, but we scanned it the previous video. And then, yep, that one there. And actually, we can pull those up. I'll show you how you can do that. And it'll also Algret was Panmore, and then the CD46 was A1. So I'll go ahead and take this credits just in case I go and blow my ship up. I don't lose them, because if you die, you lose everything that you had. So we're going to go, before I go and do that message, I know what I have a good idea what the message is. If we go to we'll go to the system map first, and I'll show you why it is I'm sending my buddy here. This system has high metal content world, high metal content world, high metal content world, high metal content world, Earth-like world, which I've mapped on one of my other ones, and I know it's over 1 million credits. High metal content world, icy body, icy body. This emblem right here, that is one of the fleet carriers, if you were curious. Now, we're down here at this station. Gas giant with water-based life will pay you a decent amount. Gas giant with ammonia-based life will pay you a decent amount. This one doesn't have anything, but these two, plus all of these, this system will pay you easily in excess of 2 million credits. I'm thinking 3, pushing 4 million credits. And then we open up the galaxy map here. Eravate, 7 planets that pay. I'm not going to download the data or anything. And I believe one of them is an Earth-type world. This one has 5 high-paying planets on it. And I'm looking for... oh, there it is. Patriti has 6 good paying planets on it. Out of these, I have not done it yet. I do believe you'll get over 10 million credits by doing just these systems and then going far enough out. That would put you up a good 12 million right off the get-go. And before I lose the train of thought on that, we'll go ahead and do this. I made Scout in the exploratory side of things. And I'll go ahead and go through that with you in just a moment. Actually, I went all the way up to Surveyor, which is level 2 up from where you start in exploration. And this is your first engineer that you can do. And I'll get back to you after the phone call. Okay, where were we on that? Basically, we're up to almost 2 mil right now with just the stuff I've got so far. Looking back at cartographics, we still have 26. This system's going to be paying us a lot. I'll pull up a thing where it shows you the ships, and I'll put the link for that in the down below. But another thing I wanted to go over is you start out combat harmless, trade rank penniless, explorer rank I don't remember, but surveyor's your second level up. The engineers, I'm going to have to do some checking because a whole bunch of stuff changed with this latest release with the fleet carriers. They changed a whole bunch of things that are on planets, and I'm not sure where you can get meta alloys anymore, if you can still get those from that area. Um, before I go to bed tonight, I'll change to my main account and move one of my big jumper ships in and see if we can still get the meta alloy, which we'll need for this lady, because she gives you frame shift drive upgrades, engines and thruster upgrades, and scanner upgrades. But we need meta alloys, and I'm not sure if we can still pick them up where we used to. So that's where we're at right there. I'm going to go ahead and pull up that website and show you what I'm talking about on that. Okay, this is Coriolis.io. It is the shipyard. You can actually, if I think you've got to log in or something to be able to do the compare and things along those lines. But you've got your ships through here. So you've got the Asp Explorer is really good because you have, after all your equipment you'll need to do mining, you can get 60+ million on a mining run, and it wouldn't take you all that long. So you can real quickly get up to the nicer ships to be able to do stuff, and then you build that up. After one run of that, you can get a Type 7 that'll bring you up to just shy of 300, about 200 something million per run to the mines. 2 runs in the Asp Explorer, you can get a Type 9 for mining. That's half a billion credits with low temp diamonds per mining run. Now this will take you longer. We're talking hour and a half, 2 hours or so. We'll see once all the numbers start getting crunched on the new mining sites we're using now instead of the old ones. But for starting ships, for your first ship after the Sidewinder, the Cobra Mark III is a pretty good ship. It gives you a decent jump range. You're well into the 30s after you get some upgrades on it. The Diamondback Explorer is easy to get in close to 70, close into the 50-60 range without heavy engineering and doing a lot of big things. It's 50-60 light years. Those two are the cheaper ones, the Diamondback Explorer and the Cobra Mark IIIs. I would like to get him into the Asp Explorer. You're going to need about 12, almost 13 million to fully equip that out to do mining and things like that, to build up the credits to get these other things. It all depends on what you want to do. I believe it's going to still be mining as the quickest way to make money. I know a couple people that do a lot along those lines. I'm also going to put links to the people I watch for a lot of my information, and I really enjoy their shows, and they gave me a good jump start. Down to Earth Astronomy and Commander Exegius on YouTube, and I believe they both also stream on Twitch. I'll put the links for their YouTube channels below. They're good people for information, and they're doing a lot of the checking and figuring out of the new stuff that's coming about now. I'm just going to help my buddy get going and do some of these videos to help other people get going. But I hope that gives you some information, and you have a pleasant night. I'll get back to the rest of this on the weekend. It's a Thursday night now, and I've got to get ready to go to work in the morning. Have a pleasant day. Bye-bye.